From switches with metal inserts to deliciously creamy sound profiles, these are the top 5 linear switches of 2025. I've been gravitating towards lighter switches lately, and the HMX Caramel Puddings might just be the perfect HMX switch for me. These feature a resonant, clacky sound signature paired with a silky smooth typing feel. With a medium light 52-gram bottom out, they're lighter than about 3/4 of all switches available. The nylon housings give you that signature HMX brightness and clackiness, but with a more subdued quality compared to the polycarbonate offerings. The factory lubing is excellent as always, delivering that buttery smooth feel right out of the box. If you've been enjoying HMX's lighter offerings but want something just a touch heavier, the caramel puddings hit that sweet spot perfectly. Here's the sound test. The Wucha Studio Jade switches blend two things we thought were opposites: rich creaminess and bright clackiness, and honestly, they're doing it pretty well. The Jades are medium weight switches featuring a UPE stem and full palm housings with great factory lube, ensuring a lush creamy feel right out of the box. But the highlight here is obviously the metal stem insert on the bottom. This stem hits this piece of metal when bottoming out, giving you a unique metallic tinge to your keystrokes. This new bottom out experience is a bit harsher, no longer cushioned by plastic, but by metal. Take a listen to the sound test. The HMX Swift switches are distinguished by how lightweight they are. Despite their light feel, they produce a deeper sound signature, contrasting with HMX's typically brighter sounding options. These switches are more subdued within the HMX lineup thanks to their nylon housings, which contribute to a softer, more muted sound profile. You get soft clacks that are gentle on the ears, but still satisfying. The smoothness is exceptional, featuring that trademark HMX factory lubing. If you're a light typist, the Swifts are an excellent choice. Here's the sound test. At around 20 cents per switch, the Botany's are one of the most budget-friendly options you can get. These switches deliver a smooth typing experience with a mid-pitch sound profile that sits right in the sweet spot between bright and deep. These switches deliver a smooth typing experience thanks to Akko's proprietary Nylon Pro stem, which is more durable and smoother than standard palm stems. The low operating force of just 38 grams makes these incredibly easy to press, perfect for long typing sessions without fatigue. The Akko Botany's are a budget banger that punches way above its weight class. You get quality that rivals switches costing 2 or 3 times as much. Here's the sound test. Rounding out our top 5 is the Wano Sakura. Over the years, I've tested hundreds of switches, so it's safe to say that now, few things take me by surprise. But the first time I used these Sakura switches, I experienced that rare moment when you know you found something special. Without a doubt, my favorite thing about these Sakuras is their sound. It's remarkably well tuned, leveraging the perfect combination of materials. The POC top housing contributes to a slightly hollow character, while the nylon bottom housing, being a softer plastic, adds depth with its naturally deeper sound signature. This combination creates the ideal balance for a creamy sound profile. Deep yet not muted, definitely not bright and clacky, but perfectly balanced to produce that satisfying chocolate bar being snapped in half sound that's warm and inviting. The smoothness is exceptional too. They're perfectly factory lubed, and with an actuation force of just 35 grams and a bottom out force of 45 grams, they're lighter than 96% of switches in our selection. I find this to be perfect since I can type on these all day without experiencing any fatigue. Here's the sound test. Now, here are back-to-back sound tests of all the switches we talked about today. But if you want to dive deeper into creamy switches like the Sakura, make sure to watch this top 5 video here. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.